There's something most older men never realize. Something that silently kills a young woman's attraction before it even has the chance to bloom. It doesn't matter how many gray hairs you carry, how much experience you've lived, or how much wisdom you think you have. Because if you make these mistakes, she feels it instantly. She doesn't explain it. She doesn't confront you. She just disconnects. Quietly and forever. And today I'm going to show you exactly what those mistakes are, why they push young women away, and how a mature man can transform the way he's seen with just a shift in presence, attitude, and psychology. Once you understand this, you'll never look at female attraction the same way again. Welcome to Mature Charisma, a space built for older men who want to understand what younger women never say out loud. Here is where you learn the hidden language of feminine attraction, the deep instincts behind desire, and the psychology that makes a young woman look at a mature man and feel something she can't explain. I'm not here to flatter you or give you empty confidence. I'm here to show you the invisible rules that govern respect, attraction, and power. And if you're here, it is because you're ready to stop guessing and start understanding what most men ignore their entire lives. Before we dive in, I need to break one belief that ruins everything. Young women are not attracted to older men. They're attracted to what they think an older man is supposed to be: confidence, stability, calmness, direction, masculine grounding. When you act like a man who's still trying to impress, still trying to be liked, still trying to compete with boys, you destroy the very thing that makes you desirable. Think of attraction like a magnetic field. It forms the moment your presence aligns with who you are. But if you lose that inner alignment, if you become needy or scattered or insecure, the field collapses. And she feels it instantly. A young woman's instinct is like a biological radar. She scans you unconsciously, picking up the truth you're trying to hide. And once that truth comes out, the game is already decided. The first mistake that destroys attraction is when an older man tries to act younger, thinking he needs to match her energy, her slang, her lifestyle. What he doesn't realize is that she's not looking for a mirror of herself. She's looking for contrast, polarity, somewhere to feel safe, grounded, held. When you try to imitate youth, she sees insecurity, not confidence. Imagine being at a bar with her, and instead of leading the moment with calm presence, you're trying to be fun enough, cool enough, energetic enough. She senses the performance. And nothing kills desire faster than a man performing for approval. What should you do instead? Slow down. Speak with intention. Listen. Let your maturity be the difference that draws her in. The second mistake is emotional over-availability. A lot of older men make this one without noticing. They think that being too accommodating, too nice, too present, too quickly will make her feel special. But in a young woman's psychology, that comes off as pressure. As if she suddenly carries too much value in your life. She starts thinking, why is he giving me so much? Does he not have a life? Is he lonely? Is he trying to secure me? Attraction collapses under emotional intensity that isn't earned. The correct attitude is simple. Give presence, not dependence. Let her feel that you value her, but never make her feel like you need her. A young woman's desire grows in the presence of a man whose world is already full. The third mistake is letting insecurity leak through small behaviors. You may not say it directly, but she sees it in the way you hesitate before speaking. The way you overthink your messages. The way you get affected by small things, like a delayed reply or her talking to someone else. A mature man who doubts himself becomes instantly unattractive. Not because she wants perfection, but because insecurity feels unsafe. One small example. Imagine she laughs at her phone and you subtly try to see what she's looking at. You might think it's nothing. She feels weakness. The correct posture? Self-trust, emotional containment. The ability to stay centered even when you don't have control. The fourth mistake is trying to buy attraction. Older men who lack internal confidence tend to compensate externally. They pay, they offer, they overgive, they try to impress with dinners, gifts, trips, favors, thinking that generosity will create desire. It doesn't. It creates dependency, obligation, or even discomfort. What she wants is the man behind the gesture. A man who gives not to earn love, but because he's already full. If your value comes from your wallet, she will take what you offer and never feel what you want. The fifth mistake is being too available with your time. A young woman becomes deeply attracted to an older man when she feels his purpose, his life, his direction. But when you drop everything to see her, when you're always free, always ready, always waiting, she loses respect. Respect feeds attraction more than anything else. The correct attitude is to let your schedule show your value, not to play games, but to make it clear that your life matters and she is being invited into it, not becoming the center of it. The sixth mistake is revealing your intentions too fast. Not verbally, energetically. When an older man meets a young woman and immediately slips into a romantic or sexual mindset, she feels the pressure instantly. It becomes too much too soon. Attraction for a young woman grows in mystery, in the slow unfolding of your presence, in the space where she discovers you instead of being told who you are. Let desire build in silence. Let her curiosity work for you. Let her be the one to try to understand you. A man who stays emotionally composed becomes unforgettable. But there's something deeper beneath all these mistakes. Something most men never realize. A young woman is not attracted to youth. She's attracted to depth. She's drawn to the weight of a man who has lived, who has conquered himself, who carries stillness instead of chaos. The mature man is like the ocean, calm on the surface, deep beneath. And when she feels that depth, when she senses that calm power, something inside her awakens that no boy her age can compete with. Remember this. Attraction isn't built through effort. It's built through essence. When you stop chasing approval and start embodying presence, everything changes. The mistakes fade. The insecurity fades. The need for validation fades. And what remains is the man she's been quietly searching for, not in youth, but in maturity. So carry this with you. Move differently. Speak with intention. Hold your ground. Let your age be your advantage, not your excuse. The younger woman doesn't want the man trying to be younger. She wants the man who knows he never had to. And if you want to continue becoming that man, you're in the right place.